Hey, everybody. Today, I want you to answer the question, what is your mission in leadership? I believe all great leaders have a mission, a very strong mission. So that's what I want you to have. We're finishing up week 1 of 4 weeks of leadership. And this week, we've been talking about your mission / your style. All right. So if you like this content, keep watching because I'm telling you, it's about to get better and better and better as we go on through leadership. All right. I heard this great quote recently. And it was from a really awesome leader in my life. And he said, after reading thousands of personal biographies, I realized that there are no great leaders, just leaders with great missions. So as you go on through your life, you are as great as your mission is. You are as great as whatever you seek out. So make sure you have a strong reason on why you do what you do. According to wikipedia.com, a mission statement is a short statement of why an organization exists, what its overall goal is, and identifying the goal of its operations every single day, and really its purpose, if you think about it. So who can have a mission statement? Really anything or anyone. A company or business, a club, a person, a family, a group, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot of great people and or companies with great missions in life. Here's some examples of some mission statements from places you may know. So let's talk about Disney. When you look at the mission of Disneyland, and you can see how everything Disneyland does kind of goes back to the statement: to entertain, to inform, to inspire people around the globe through the power of unparalleled storytelling, reflecting upon iconic brands, creative minds, and innovative technologies that make ours the world's premier entertainment. Wow. So there's Disneyland right there. And as you can see, everything they do goes back to the mission. Okay. LinkedIn is a very popular social media website, but their mission statement is to create economic opportunity for every member of the global workforce. So as you can see, a lot of these great companies have great missions. Let's talk about Starbucks. To inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person at a time, one cup at a time, and one neighborhood at a time. So as you can see, I want you to just take a look at some of these companies you probably know about. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is a favorite amongst a lot of the students at our school to glorify God. So Chick-fil-A is a Christian company by being a faithful steward of all that is entrusted to them, to have a positive influence on anyone who comes into contact with Chick-fil-A. And if you've ever been into a Chick-fil-A, you know that their customer service is pretty up there. And as you can see, a lot of what they do is backed by their mission. Let's talk about Chipotle. I've done a lot of research on Chipotle, but Chipotle, their mission is very simple: to provide food with integrity. So if you look on their website right now, there's a whole website there's a whole page dedicated to their values: real ingredients, real purpose, and real flavor. I'm not paid by any of these companies, but I just thought I'd share a couple of the statements that you probably know. So can your mission statement change over time? That's a question I get often. And the answer is, I believe yes, especially if you're young. I believe it's important to refine it. Throughout every life stage you go through, it's important to refine your mission. But most likely it's to target a specific audience and or a specific time period in your life. So how has my mission statement changed? Well, I'll be very honest with you, it's changed by a lot. So if you think about, or if I think about how I was like in high school, my mission statement it was like a 4-part thing. Number 1, to get good grades and to go to college, right? Number 2, to make memories with my friends. Number 3, to prepare myself for the future. And number 4, to build my homeschooling community. When I look back at my mission statements and I look back at who I was in high school, I was a very different person than I am right now. But I'll be very honest, I was very self-centered. Everything had to be about me. So as you can take a look to get my friends, my future, my home. As I begin looking at my mission statements in my life right now as a 30-year-old, so here's my mission statement. Number 1, I want to be a faithful husband, father, future father, soon father, son, brother, and teacher. That's what I want to do. I want to be faithful in all that I do and in all that I am. Number 2, I want to love and serve all students. I know some of you who are listening right now, you've never been in my class, but I still consider you my student with all that I am. So I'm going to try to love and to serve you in the best way that I know possible to teach you life skills. Number 3, to be a good steward of all that's been given to me. I accept and I realize everything that I have today is just truly a blessing. So I want to be a good steward of that. I don't want to just keep it for myself. I want to go ahead and share it out and be generous. And number 4, to use my story and my testimony to inspire and motivate everyone, those around me. The main difference as I've grown up is now I want to make my life and my mission more about others versus just me. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. And I just hope that, you've gotten something out of this. Now, how am I defined? So how does this help me? Okay, so at the end of the day, having these mission statements and every single day reminding myself why I do what I do, it always helps me bring what I do back to my mission. And ultimately, and if there's one word that really talks about what I want to do in life, is I want to love others and I want to serve others and I want to love my family, etc. So love is a huge part of it. So every single time I make a decision in my life, it goes back to love. So if I'm ever in a position where I'm like, well, should I do this or this? Well, which one of these decisions is going to love on the most people? If I were to think about, well, should I, so once again, everything goes back to the mission. And you've got to have a strong mission. Okay. So once again, this is what I take into account whenever I'm making big decisions or even small decisions. So the takeaway is, what is your mission in leadership? And the second question I got for you is, what do you want to value or prioritize with your life right now? So think about that. And as you go on through your week, what is your mission right now? Whether or not you're in middle school, high school, or in college, what is your mission right now? Thanks so much for letting me teach you, and I'll see you next time.